guys. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good.
So I just started off. So now that now that you're in Mizoram, I really want to take this opportunity to thank you for coming because we are really excited and we are looking forward for the concert. So like last night we heard that you had a chance to explore Aizawl City. So I want to know your experience so far.
Well, is it here? Should I talk about this thing? No. Yes. No. Okay. So honestly, since we got here, it's been one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. I mean, just the drive from the airport into town was incredible. And yeah, last night we got to go by the festival, spend some time there, see some of the bands playing, and meet some of the people here, which was wonderful. Everybody's been so kind and generous and accommodating. And then we got to go on scooter rides. We took a scooter, or lots of scooters, and we just kind of drove around the city, and just kind of saw it from one side to the other, and it was very memorable and beautiful. And so far, I'm very happy to be here.
So very excited to see you've been listening to your songs from high school. Yeah. And I wanted to ask if you will be collaborating with any local bands for your performance here for the musical instruments.
Can we expect a full band?
So that's been discussed, and so we're going to see about that tomorrow because I think that they have something in mind. So I'm excited to learn more about that.
Because I think the local bands will be very eager to work with you.
Of course, yes.
Also, can we get? I don't know whether you'll tell us or not, but can we know your set list or it's a surprise?
It's a little bit of a surprise. I'll have a couple new ones because I have a new record that's about to roll out. So new music is coming. So I'm going to play a couple of the new ones. And you know, you can definitely expect some of the ones that you know very well from the past. So, but yeah, it's going to be a good long set, and so I'm excited to share it with everybody.
So after having met the local fans here last night, you must have met a lot of people.
Yeah.
Has your excitement increased?
Yeah, you know, I was so. This is incredibly my first time to India, and you know, I do a lot of Southeast Asia trips. But India, this is my first time, so I did not know what to expect. I was wondering myself if I actually had any fans here. I didn't know. I had no way of gauging it. So it's pretty remarkable to see how many people know about me and my music and are excited to see the show. So yeah, that definitely makes me much more excited to play.
We really do hope, you know, you play a lot of, you know, those songs because us 90s kids, we grew up with your songs when we were in high school, those emo days.
Yeah.
So we are really, you know, looking forward truly.
Well, I will definitely play a lot of the oldies and goodies, but you know what? And I'll even actually, I'll take requests. I'll put up an Instagram post today and ask for people to comment what song they want to hear. So I would really like to see that.
What message do you wish to convey to your fans through your music, especially I think this we are kind of a state that I think it's the first time you're coming here, and what message would you wish to convey?
Well, I mean, my music has always been about you know, not feeling alone, being able to process your feelings and know that other people have that too. So you know, you can lump me in with the whole emo ideology, but really it's just about you know, community, and it really is this type of music. It's a community, and everybody helps each other. So I just really want to be part of that and help in any way that I can. And I mean, it's also therapy for me. Writing my music makes me feel better when I have hard times. So so I just want to share that with people.
So how does it feel to define a whole generation like the emo generation in general?
I mean, that's a loaded question. That's a lot, you know. It's I still feel much smaller than the music itself. The music is what's, you know, I'm like you. I'm like everybody else. We're all just here doing the same thing. But you know, I was fortunate enough to have some music that really meant a lot to people, and yeah, it feels very, I mean, it feels great, but it's also, you know, you feel like you have a responsibility to keep contributing to that, and I hope that I do that with the next record.
So of all the states that you could have, you know, performed in India, like how do you come to choose Mizoram?
I'm so happy to be here. No, like I looked at pictures. I did some research before I came, obviously.
Okay.
But the photos don't do it justice. It's so beautiful. The sky is so blue. Everything's so vibrant, and it's just a very, very incredible place. And the reception here. I mean, from the second that I got here, people have been so incredibly kind. So I couldn't ask for more.
When you first started out, like with your music, did you ever think that you would have fans here from a remote state in India?
No, I definitely didn't. And and I really like the fact that we are kind of in a more like remote locale. Like this like. We're not playing one of the huge major cities. Like I prefer this because I find there's a little bit more culture and a little bit more truth in the culture. So I get to learn more than I would. And we flew into New Delhi. New Delhi is just a big city. It's just a big city with lots of people trying to sell you stuff, and it's just one of those things that you lose a little bit of the culture in that. And here I see it very clearly. So.
Okay, among your songs, phal is your most iconic track. So how do you feel about its enduring its popularity after all these years? And are we expecting the song?
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, you can expect the song, absolutely. I was not expecting the endurance of it at all. And it keeps on popping up. I mean, social media has been such an important and vital element. Although I don't like social media a lot. I don't like what it encourages, but it has been very, very pivotal for that song. And it keeps on kind of coming back up. And so, I feel honored. I feel very, very honored and excited because it's a whole new generation now that's learning about it. So I get to kind of start over and grow with a new generation as well.
Yesterday at the Winter Festival, were you able to listen to some of the Mizos performing? How do you find the
it was great. It was wonderful. Like I really enjoyed it. I didn't unfortunately get a chance to meet any of the artists, but I plan on going back today as well, and then obviously playing tomorrow. So yeah, there's it's great to get to interact with artists on the other side of the world because you still see a lot of the same influences that I saw, growing up in America. So it's really great.
Thank you.
Is there any projects or upcoming albums that we can expect from the fans?
Yes, I do. I have. I'm going to start releasing in January. So the first song is going to come out in January, and I'll be releasing songs sequentially after that until I finally drop the album. And then I do have a collaboration coming up, although I can't say who it's with, but it's an exciting collaboration, and it's something to really look forward to.
All right.
Okay. So will it be under the same genre?
Yes, yeah, it's actually, it's me and another artist, and we're going to do a song together, so, and I think that a lot of fans of the genre are going to be very excited about it.
So about how many songs will be there?
Just one, the album is going to be full length, 12 songs, but the song that I'm doing as a collaboration is just going to be one single.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
So how long are you staying in Aizawl after the concert?
So unfortunately, we have to. So we'll be flying out the day after the show because I have to get home to my little baby and wife for Christmas. We're really excited, but I'm very, very happy to be able to be here for 3 days. So yeah, this is great.
We really hope this is not your first and last visit.
Oh, it's
Next
not.
time
It's
you come with
definitely
your
not.
baby
If no one wants to hire me to play a show, I'll still come here to visit with my family. So
Yeah, please do.
absolutely, it's an incredible place. So let's hope the show goes well. And
Yeah,
I'll come more.
Yeah. Can
Absolutely.
we take some pictures?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's great.
We can